Hey guys, I'm Tom from Morons and Motors, and chances are, if you're watching this video, you're looking at purchasing the Alpha-TIG 201XD. And so I figured I'd make a video on my thoughts on it, as well as some of the things that I've seen online from other people who have also purchased this. Overall, the general consensus is this is a fantastic machine for the money. Coming in at $690 right now. It's saying that it's on sale. Regular price is $800. That does not include shipping, unfortunately. You will have to pay for shipping, which I believe is another $60 to $100, just kind of depending on where you actually live at. If you live inside the U.S., those are the prices. Outside of the U.S., I'm guessing it's probably going to be a little more. As far as what comes with this machine, it's a great starter machine, or just for the hobbyist who kind of knows what he's doing. This is fantastic. Comes with the upgraded Nova foot pedal, which is if you've never used one, it's fantastic for the money. And this comes with it for free, so as just the price of the welder. Not only does it have the flex head lead, so you are able to get into some smaller places with this. I do have a much larger gas flow cup on it for welding stainless currently. With that being said, this machine does come wired as 240, but it does come with an adapter so that you can step it down to 120 or 110. When it's wired to 240, you can max this machine out 200 amps, which is about 6 gauge steel. If you're welding aluminum, it's going to be probably something thinner than that, because that aluminum likes to eat up that heat. At 120 volts, you can max the machine out about 140 amps. So you'll be able to get probably about 10 gauge pretty easily with that. Again, that's steel, not aluminum. So, but this does come with everything you need to start, minus tungsten and gas. And once you get both of those, hook it up, fire it up, you're ready to go. There are some caveats about it that you will have to consider. The first one is a few of these machines have come from the factory with the high frequency leads not gapped correctly, so it won't high frequency start, and a few of them have had where the actual hoses actually leak gas, so you're not actually getting the full pressure of whatever you're setting your machine or your gas flow to. You're not getting the complete flow because it's leaking out of the hose itself. There's been a few people who have run these machines since they've been out and generally don't have too many issues, especially the people who use them for either home use or hobby welding, putting very low hours on them. And there are a few shops out there that are using as well as haven't had any issues. A lot of the times it's just kind of those small little issues in the beginning. Now, from the factory, this comes with a 3-year warranty. The only thing is, if you have to ship this back to AHP, you'll have to pay for it out of your own pocket if it's outside of the first 30 days, which is only what they cover. If something goes wrong with it in the first 30 days, they will cover all of the shipping to and from. They'll send you a new machine if you need it. And the same applies if it falls under warranty. Something happens, they'll send you a new machine or fix whatever the issue is within the first 3 years. So it's really good with this machine to take it home, get it fired up, try everything out, and just make sure that there's nothing wrong with it straight out the box. Otherwise, that shipping after the first 30 days, you're going to have to ship on your dime, which is going to be about $100 depending on what side of the country you're on. Might be a little less, might be a little more. I do believe they ship out of California. At the time of filming this, it is the last week of July, and so we're still kind of dealing with the remains of the pandemic and the issues that that's causing with shipping. From what I've heard, there is a bit of a delay in shipping at the current moment. However, once you get the machine, you're golden. Now, this is able to be run 2 trigger pull mode or 4 trigger pull mode, which is essentially 2 trigger is the same as just your switch here on, and as soon as you let off, it shuts the machine off. Now, it does have 4T, which is more ideally made for, trigger. You set your amperage and click it, let go, it turns the machine on, it stays on. Click it off, shuts the machine off, and you've got one set amperage the entire time, as where with this you are at least able to vary the amperage. You set your maximum output, like you probably already know. You've got you're able to use it as a stick welder as well as a TIG welder. I believe most TIG welders are that way. You're able to set your pulse again. You're able to weld AC. You're able to adjust the balance, the AC frequency, all of that. You're also able to adjust your post flow. It's got a digital amp readout, which is nice. Now, as far as my personal experience with the machine, I haven't had any issues at all. My only complaint personally is just that the lead itself is shorter than I would like it to be, and I believe it's 15 feet long. That coupled with the power cord, which is only by about 6 feet long. Between those two, I've ran into some situations where I actually have to stop, get out from underneath of the car, and move the machine to a little closer. But again, that's a personal issue for a certain situation. You may not have the same problem. You may have extension cord. You can make up for it. But overall, this is a great machine. I recommend it to anybody that's getting started. If anything, just for the pedal itself, this is, I believe, $150 by itself. And then having that flex head that you're able just to get in, spin it to whatever position you want, is great to have. Now, I'm not the greatest welder in the world. I can make metal stick together halfway decent, so I'm not going to put you guys through the torture of watching that. It welds the same as every other welder once you get it going, so that is completely up to you. But with that being said, if you guys want to know anything else, leave a comment down below. I'll answer it the best that I can. And I will see you guys next time. The only issue that I've really had is that I can't think of the words to say. I don't know why. Something that you can keep at your... having to watch that. But let's...